What's up, guys? So cold, time has stopped. We are live. It's so cold, I can't finish saying. Yeah. Cold day to replace a heater core and an 18 RAM. Yeah. It it was non-stop today, but man, was it cold. I Hey Wendy. And of course, who'd we have up here? It looks like Unfinished was the first one in. I ain't smoking no corn right now, dude. It's far too cold for that. But yeah, I rebuilt. No, I can't say rebuilt, just worked on a '02 Silverado that was mint. I should have taken pictures and done a short on it, but I did not. Bobby actually called off today because he was sicker than a dog, so we had to stay at it to be able to keep up. But yeah, doing a heater core definitely keep you going. Let's go swimming. Yeah. If Lori's open, the heated pool, I'm down. I don't know if they're open right now. I think it's too cold. -21. Yeah. I think we had a -11 or 12 wind chill today. Yesterday after work, actually, I think most of the day yesterday I was sick. I got home and took some medicine and 800 ibuprofen, took a shower, passed out. I did not wake up until probably ice skate rink. I didn't wake up till like 9 o'clock this morning. Hey, Dan. Felt great all day. I get home, my nose stuff's up. I don't get it. And I can't blame it on Ohio weather because it happens everywhere else. 10 more days, you'll be in Florida. Dude, it's cold and snowing there too. Unless you're going a little more south, then you'll get some rain, but it's still not snow. So cold, my breath freezes and falls to the ground. That's pretty damn cold. And now I went outside a few times a day, get a truck started, car started, stuff like that, but I wasn't outside for more than maybe 5 minutes. What's up, Mohawk? Good to see you, man. How you doing? But tonight, dinner, cleaned up dinner, all that fun stuff. Took the trash to the curb in my jacket. Well, I forgot some trash. My trash can is what, 35, 40 yards from my front door. I ran that trash out there, and by the time I got back in the house, it felt like my shirt was frozen. What's up, Dom? Could have used a stuffed up nose today. Coin op dryer and cold piss smelling. Oh, God. That sucks. Yeah, I can still smell, but why? Why would this happen when my head's clear all day? Other than I am allergic to cats and dogs, and I have both, so that's probably it. 10 inches of snow in Louisiana. God. That doesn't ever happen. It's so cold, I saw a plumber pull his pants up. That crack is froze. No, I don't ever wear long johns just because I hate them. And last 3 days, yes, I have. The last 2 days. Last 3 days, yeah. 7 inches in North Florida. Yeah, I saw that. Temperature goes up at night when you're sick, and now that you're relaxed, your symptoms more. I think because I was moving more throughout the day, I was okay. And when I stop, like now, is when it starts draining. I don't know. Whatever it is, it sucks. Air can is next to the porch steps of our front. I can reach the lid from. Oh man, yeah, I can't do that. I used to have my trash cans at my back door, but when I put my back patio on, I moved them on the other side of the yard because the squirrels. Hey, Colleen, the squirrels like to get in them, and they chewed a hole through my plastic lid to get to the trash, so they leave quite a mess. So once everything thaws out here, I'll have some shit to pick up. I have a hot burners with whiskey. Ooh, that sounds fantabulous. Can you like email me one or something? Dude, I have. There's just so many. Summertime, we're allowed to knock them off. And if we're out like we used to deer hunt, we would eat the squirrel. They're okay. But not here. City squirrels, no. But they're such a nuisance. If we don't use any, how do you put it? We can't even use a 22 short because it can still pass through a glass window. So we're allowed to use pellet guns and BB guns. I've got a pellet gun that's like 950 feet per second. Romex eating SOBs. Yeah, that's right. So, squirrel pot pie, there's a trick to skin them. It's not a trick, it's actually pretty easy. You can pop their guts out just like you can a bunny. Jesus, that's a big ass rabbit. Rabbits taste good. But yeah, dude, we got so many squirrels around here that they get up on top of the trash can. And before, where I had my trash cans, I could just barely open the screen door, open it, pow, done. Now I have to sneak up on them. So if I see a couple out there and I'm actually alert to actually see it going on, if I'm not, caught up in something else, summertime I'll open the kitchen window and get them. But the when it's cold like this, I got to sneak out on the back porch, and they hear that back door and they scatter. Give it 5 minutes, they're right back at it. And normally, I'll shoot one and it'll die right there on top of the trash can. So I'll just open the lid into the other trash can. I've got 3 of the big toter trash cans, 2 trash and 1 recycle. My son-in-law killed 2 between Thanksgiving and Christmas. They went home with 2 nice dinners. There's some big ass bunnies, man. It's 12 years in South Dakota. Yeah, she's used to snow. Mohawk, you been working on anything, man? I'm sure Dan didn't get outside at all this weekend. Hell, I put a motor in a pickup truck and about to put a 4.7 in a, what year Dodge was that? Oh, what the hell year 4.7 was that? '07, I think. But this truck is nice. But the guy wants to put a motor in it. It is what it is. I couldn't imagine working up on the poles in this weather. Worked pizza Saturday and Sunday. It was cold, yeah. God, I bet you was busy though. No one wants to get out and do nothing, so you're delivering a ton of ass pizzas. Lots of pizza. Uh, Damn YouTube. Exactly, Mohawk. Yeah. So on my way to work when it snows really bad, it's normally okay. On my way home, on the other hand, I need to leave either early or really late because I have so many people pulling out in front of me. Drives me crazy, especially when I get a nice open road, no one's in front of me. I speed up 35, and then it's a minute or two. Someone pulls out in front of me, and I gotta get over and tap the brakes. Like, okay. And they're always, yeah, pulling right out in front of me. It's nice four-wheel drive because when you slow down and brake, it brakes both axles. All four brakes slow you down pretty fast. So I've got some really good, I guess, all-terrain tires. It did really, really well in the snow. I think we got like 8 inches. What was it, last week before? And it went through it like it was nothing. Did you see where a cleaning maid in Chicago found lots of IDs? Oh no, where was this at? I definitely didn't have watching an excavator help a semi out of a ditch. Oh crap. On my bingo card. Holy shit. Uh, yeah, Dan, I would have liked to seen that. Haven't really done too much. Set the timing on the friend's Jeep. If you had distributor a tooth off, yeah. Ran but no power. Yeah, that's the supposedly they were training dummies. The older Jeep 6 cylinders, it's I struggled a little bit with those until I was able to get the distributor lineup a little bit easier. These last few I did because they had the cam sensor in them rather than an actual distributor. I haven't done a distributor in a actual distributor car in I can't say how long, other than my own car. Were they wearing flip flops? Jason, are you doing anything out in this frigid ass cold? Cleaning maid in Chicago found lots of IDs at C4. That just blows me away. I'll look it up. Call today and tomorrow. Oof. Oh, HVAC worker found explosives. It was an HVAC worker. Explosives in a rifle and a fake ID in a Chicago apartment. The Chicago Police Department took someone into custody. EV's been on hold. They have been. I saw 2 Teslas dead on the side of the road. Bro, I mean, it's supposed to warm up tomorrow, but I don't know. It's cold as shit. So, Old McDonald, it looks like it was an HVAC worker, not a maid. Um, but yeah, C4 ID and a rifle was found. That's crazy. Huh. In a Chicago apartment. Wonder if they was able to track down where he planned on trying to go. Crystal showed me a pic of FBI of a guy skiing down Bourbon Street in New Orleans. Nice. Maybe a different story? Possibly. Um, that's all that's coming up. Was an HVAC worker. Fake explosives draw bomb squad. Chicago apartment. 500 block at East 33rd Place called 911 to report suspicious objects inside the apartment. Responding officers were told the woman found several different IDs laying around along with a rifle, explosive devices, and chemicals. A picture of a suspected explosive device obtained by Chicago. Wrapped up together. One labeled TNT, other marked C4, connected wires, and external box. Huh. Arsonist accused of setting a string of fires across North Side gets probation. Man beat another driver with metal ball bat during road rage. Altercation was in Logan Square. Asked why he shot his ex 6 times, men allegedly told cops because I ran out of bullets. He was going to shoot her more? Damn. Armed robbers target at least 7 people during Friday evening crime spree. Jesus. Let's see. If he had an ID with his face on it, it should be easier. Yeah. That story I saw, HVAC worker, didn't remember where I heard the other stuff. Yeah, these arsonist animals are out of hands. He might have been trying to stay warm. It's cold. What up, Jeremy? Iran said fires would happen before it did. I hope there ain't any HVAC workers here because, not gonna lie, those guys are the shadiest in the buildings trade. Yeah, there's some of them that they are pretty sketch. Just got back power. We got a generator threw out my back, unloading it just for the power to come back on. Dude, you got all those squirrels freaking racing down freaking Shaw right there. They probably hit a damn pole. Street squirrels are angry. You guys didn't get too cold, did you? At least you're prepared for the next time, yeah? And you guys lose power a lot, so definitely substation issue, they said. Huh. They get froze or something? Oh, got down to 58. Yeah, it's not too hateful, but I'm sure it was cold. Feel for the squirrel that pisses on a fence and has Yeah, definitely. Landon, what up, dude? I saw you playing Call of Duty the other night, but I was so damn tired I couldn't sit there and watch no more. I was like, I'm asleep. I'm gone. And to be honest, I don't know if I want to play Call of Duty again the way that shit is. Just got home from the gym. I um I don't know, I felt more intrigued about the new Grand Theft Auto. I mean, I still got my Xbox One, but I don't know if I want to dig that some bitch out. I don't know if I want to get back into that crap. I hadn't played in a long time. Damn, it says it's 1 degree right now. Degree, and yeah, that's all it says. What's the real feel? That dumbass wind chill. Oh, -10. Fantastic. Oh. Oh, Medal of Honor. Yeah. Well, the old Call of Duties that, me and my girls and my nephews, I'd actually get online and play with them when they were in Indiana. But uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
The Dawn.
It's him again.
But I would get online and play with my nephews and play Call of Duty and stuff. And I played enough with them that I ended up getting all diamond weapons in that Call of Duty. And when I quit playing, man, they were upset. But I started calling them more often.
Lemmings, that was my game. And
Call of Duty 2? Oh, Galaga.
There was a trick to that.
Did you see they have all of those old games on one single little bitty console?
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's cheap.
Today's, I ain't got time for those. I spent enough
I don't
time
either.
to go on. I'm Ms. Pac-Man, Donkey Kong. I'm old school, man.
I know. I've played them all again.
Well, we had the Atari, the PlayStation. Wendy's got most of them up in the attic still. That's her deal.
Gotcha. We're gonna lose. The trolls the crap out of people on video games. Some of the stuff he says is hilarious. No, I have to look him up. Unreal Tournament Game of the Year. Yeah. Damien, what up, dude?
First responder. He puts up these lives and he's like, he never talks to you. He's always it's like, oh, how long has he been on? 4.5 hours.
It would be great if they built some versions of the maps for Medal of Honor for, but yeah, paintball players, that would be pretty sweet. So over here, too busy to talk. I can dig that. Damien's just like us. He just likes to be busy.
Well, if he needs something to do, I'll bring mine over.
Yeah. So there's a couple paintball places over here near me. One's about 25 minutes away. The other one is, I think it's about an hour and a half, 2 hours away, and it's serious. And then a little bit further, probably 2.5 hours away in Chillicothe, over closer to Pennsylvania. They have a forest ran airsoft, and it's pretty much full blown. You get shot once, you're dead. It's no, you got to respawn, but you got to get back to the spawn, and you have to be carried. Oh, it's badass. I mean, it's like real shit, except without the real bullets.
I'll watch. I'm sure it's hilarious or entertaining. I'll put it that way. You see these paintball videos, or where people they don't.
I like watching the guys with the airsofts that are shooting those sniper rifles. I think that's cool. Pity the fool wears a Biden mask at paintball. Oh yeah.
Biden who? Biden, he can go get some more ice cream now.
Yeah.
Did you see that little clip where Barron Trump said something to Biden, shook his hand, and then as they parted, Biden's face just kind of dropped.
Yeah.
And
He's
even
like, "You
on
ready to
the,
leave?"
and then he walking away, Barron looked back at him over his shoulder. So whatever few words he said, I got a question. Could Biden pardon himself for crimes in the last 11 years? He
Strike
pardoned
out the lead,
everybody else.
of course. Oh yeah,
Not that I want to get into
back there, there's that
politics.
sniper rifle. Lots of fun, dude. I bet it is. I'm afraid once I go down that rabbit hole that I'm going to get in trouble.
And it takes up a lot of your time, but if you count or you figure it all in.
That too.
Oh well. I had to move indoors for the winter.
Right.
At least I got that. Oh,
How much snow did you get?
Wendy hooked me up with the heater. She's roasting me out already.
Yeah.
I'm doing a parts inventory.
Nice.
Yeah, it's all laid out on the table over there. I got looking at that crank. There's some I could clean up some what do they call them welds? You know, where it splits the mold, flashing, whatever. I just want to
You're
clean
talking
up
about the Cosmoline, or not Cosmoline, the lead or whatever metal they use to balance it.
no, just it's the flashing from the mold. It's a cast crank.
Oh, actual castings.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Just clean it up because there's some places that I know it probably wouldn't hurt just to leave it alone, but hey, it gives me something to do this winter.
No, definitely do it.
Clean it
That's
up.
less,
All it's all
area for the oil.
Yes, that's all. Yeah,
Less area for the oil to grab a hold of, so it'll definitely help.
Right.
That's why it's always good to put in a windage tray oil pan gasket or a windage tray because it keeps the oil off the crank.
Yes, it's got it. That came with a windage tray. It was like brand new. It's like, all right, we'll use that.
Yeah, the
oil pan's kind of beat up. I'm going to have to get one of those, but I'm not in a hurry for that.
Why?
Because the pan that come off of this was beat up.
Straighten it out. You should have seen mine. It was beat all to hell. I straightened it out and painted it.
This block, it didn't come painted from the factory, so it was maybe the pan was, but it's questionable. I'm a long way from the oil pan.
Gotcha. Yeah, when I built mine, I cleaned up all the casting marks on the block, the crank. I cleaned up all the rods and then had everything balanced.
Yeah, because there's even on the block around the lifter bores, there's a bunch of flashing that casting shouldn't be there.
Make like Michael Jackson and beat it. Mallory metal. Yes, thank you, Brian. Mallory is what they use to balance the cranks. Yep. My head's a little clogged up at the moment. Yeah, make like Michael Jackson and beat it. Damn.
But damn, it's warm in here.
I've got a little bit of heater down here that helps me keep this little room clean, warm.
This is my son's old room, and usually it's just with the door shut and the blocked off from the house because the heat register doesn't really let much through the way it's designed. It comes up the wall joint or the joist. So it comes up They just send it up here and bring it out up here. But she got me a heater, and it's like
airsoft pistol that won't let me use on the field. It fires over 530 feet per second. Oh, dang. I didn't know they'd actually shoot that fast. That's pretty wicked.
Oh yeah, they zing, and and it's illegal to freeze them.
Well, that's the paintball guns, not airsoft. Airsoft's those little yellow
Okay,
BBs.
you're right. You're right. Shit. Time is 9:06.
There's Jason.
Tell him to come on in. I'll tell him what's up. Come on in.
They gonna freeze today. Hey, fuckers. What up, Dylan?
Nice seeing you too. Power's back. Power was out.
Yeah, they lost power up by the shop. 2 hours ago. Walmart paintballs were banned in most places. Too much wax and they could kill someone. Oh,
Well,
wow.
power goes out now. You don't have to worry about losing your freezer.
No.
Set it out back.
You know, the 58 degrees it went down to, he said, is a different 58 degrees than it is outside than inside.
Well,
You know what I mean?
agreed.
It doesn't feel like the same 58 degrees. So that shit gets cold quick. I think back in 2010, we had an ice storm, and it took out our power most of the day. And all I had was the one dog, but he was a husky. He didn't care.
Mm-mm.
So
Smart
we would leave
move would have
almost
been cuddled up
almost
in
the whole time. So we would leave, like go to Walmart and hang there for a couple hours. We'd go to Myers and walk around for a couple hours.
in the warm. Yeah.
Yeah. I think we either went to Jason's or Dad's for a few hours and hung out there.
Mm.
And
So
then,
not long enough for the pipes to freeze and all that good stuff.
right. But then we went back at like 7 or 8 o'clock and we still had no power. So I
don't really remember any power outages here for any extended period of time. Maybe an hour or two on occasion.
Well, I took all the girls and dropped them all at Wendy's house, with their mom. It was like, we have no power. I don't know when it's going to come back on. I'm going to go to there.
Yeah, you're going to emergency services. That's family.
So, well, when I had a gas leak, I went to Jason's house. I sent all the kids to Wendy's and I went to Jason's. So, I came back at like 11 o'clock, just before I was going to call it quits, and the power came back on. So I got a kid-free night.
There you go. Wow.
Yeah.
Silver lining.
Yeah, I never called to say the power came back on.
It was too late to worry about it.
I went to work and was like, oh, hey, we have power now.
We're good.
Jason actually had power, or maybe he lost power for a little bit, but Dad lost power for God, it was probably a week.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, Jason took the generator to his house to start the furnace, ran the furnace off of it until they finally got power back on.
Don't open the fridge.
Oh no, it got cold.
Oh, okay. I got you.
All they could run was the furnace. That was it.
Well, at least they had that.
Yeah, I think they ended up backfeeding the house. You took an actual outlet and plugged into an outlet into the house. It's kind of hard to explain, but the neighbor told Jason, I think, how to do that. And they did that somehow where he was able to keep the fridge going and the furnace until the power came back on. 2008, my power was off for Monday night until Friday. Maybe it was 08 when it happened then. Suicide cord. That's right, Dan. Just make sure you turn the main. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we had all the stuff turned off except for what we were running.
Damien comes in with, just make sure you turn the main breaker off.
Actually, I don't think we could kill the main. I can't remember. Yeah, we had to have killed the main.
Not my
I can't
forte.
remember, but it worked.
I don't do electric. If I can't see it, I ain't working on it. I did wire my garage, and I won't say I screwed it up, but my neighbor's a retired electrician. He come over and said, you did that wrong, did that wrong, did that wrong. It's like, thanks, man. Go back to your
the garage I had in Fairborn. I wired all the outlets, all the lights, ran everything to the breakers, and even put the main in. But I was too chicken shit to jump off the main from the house to the garage. So I called one of my buddies, like, yo, can you come do this for me? So he jumped 50 amps off of it.
I just run a wire out of the fuse box, and I buried it along the sidewalk and in the garage and went. Hasn't failed me yet.
Well, Dan, we killed a bunch of breakers so that it was just feeding what we needed to. So it's electric boogie woogie. Sorry. I developed this cough like No. I woke up with it Monday morning. Felt like this all day Monday. Got home, took medicine, took some meds, went to sleep, woke up feeling great. And now I'm back home feeling like this again. Drives me crazy. 480. Ouch. That's a lot.
Saying I'd make a great spectator.
Oh, Dan, I can do that shit all day long. I'll do outlets, switches, everything, even three-way switches. They take a little longer, but when it comes down to the hot shit coming from the pole, nope. My hair's curly enough. I'm good. Don't want to look like Michael Jackson up on stage. You ever see that when his hair caught on fire?
That was a Pepsi commercial.
Yep. Strong pass.
All them additives.
Well, like grease in his hair.
You got to pay for the poof.
YouTube penalized you for showing that. Although, you know, I liked Michael Jackson growing up.
Oh, yeah.
I had the jacket. I had the glove. That's so low.
I didn't go that far.
So low. Maybe you want to go watch that movie.
I can see it in my head right now.
Oh man, sounds like it's a little bit of Coming to America. I think I just saw a little short of the dude and his TA pulling up to McDonald's with his pick and then spraying it with more of that Soul Glow. Michael Jackson was better in his early 70s when he was still a man. Yeah. He kind of got plasticed up and changed all kinds of weird shit.
I had heard that his parents put him on whatever so that they didn't want him to go through puberty and his voice change. You know how your voice changes? They were trying to avoid that because his voice was worth money. But now the rest is history. Yeah, what was what? Early
Oh
80s.
man, you got balls big enough coming a dump truck, dude.
First, Damien
Finding the wet spot. That's right.
had a different meaning in the 80s.
Huh.
Way back when. I remember them days. Now I'm showing my age.
Smokestacks with. Yeah. Yeah, we were just talking like I don't talk politics. I rarely ever do, other than I just bitch and complain about how good it was, but it's been shitty the last, 8 years. But I'm just like hoping that I can get deep pockets again because I miss that shit. Not have to take out a fucking loan to be able to fill up your gas tank.
Gas ain't too bad. I don't know what it's been since last week, but it was 309 last week.
My Kroger thing, I had 40 cents off a gallon, so it cost me like $59 to fill it up.
Yeah, Wendy gets her. She does her wise points thingies, and you're allowed up to 20 gallons. So we both go and fill up.
Yeah. Well, I typically get it's either 20 or 21 gallon every time I fill up, and that's every 2 weeks.
See, Wendy's cool. She bitches if it gets below a half a tank. Okay, I'll fill up. That way, don't
cost down to a quarter tank, and I go fill up.
Well, her view is it doesn't cost as much to fill it up if you do it at half. Instead of costing you $42, it only costs you $28.
And that's true.
But you do it more often, so it kind of works out.
That's why every 2 weeks is when I put gas in. It depends on if I go to the gun show a couple times or, me and Bobby, we like to go up to the other gun shows that are a little further away. That type of shit. Then obviously I have to put more gas in, but typically I don't fill that truck up but every 2 weeks. Which is, I think, pretty damn good. Oh, yeah, she's about to kick your ass for that one.
I know. No, I'm with her. The only thing sucks is I got to get the card from her to do it. We only got one card. We only got one card, and she's better off. Uh-huh. Hey, Megan. Hey,
Let's see. I want to stop. And
US that 30. Reminds me, Wendy. I need the card for tomorrow. That's going to be.
What's it? US 30, Dylan.
By the time I get home tomorrow.
Damn
I
it.
don't think so. You have $50, $55.
Plastic
Oh,
on the
you have
table, not good for
$50
birthday suits. Ball
60.
stick. Oh, Damien, I love you.
You have plenty of money in your wallet. Use it.
I got what?
I said you have plenty of money in your wallet. Use it.
No, that 50 that's in there, that's Ronnie's from last July.
Then I'll get cash out of my purse. You're not getting the card.
Well, I can wait till Thursday.
Yeah, I'm off Thursday.
Well, I'll forget to fill it, and then you can go do it after I go to bed.
Damien,
Yeah.
if you sit on the plastic long enough, your balls become laminated.
Agreed. Wow, it's like trying to pull adhesive loose.
Oh. Well, I drive, I think it's 12 miles. I think it was 12 miles to work every day.
12. I'm at 20.
Yeah.
This is the first time I ever had to drive distance to go to work.
Yeah.
I worked one job for, I don't know, 14 years. When I was on second shift, I could come home for lunch. It was
Right.
just a mile and a half down to Industrial Park here.
Well,
Don't
when I
worry.
worked in Xenia, it was a 30-mile drive then, but it was down the highway, so it didn't take that long.
Right. It
But,
takes me
dude,
20 minutes.
Well,
Depends
I don't.
on the weather.
The fastest I go is probably 45 to 50, sometimes 55, depending on traffic. And I can get there anywhere from 15 to 18 minutes. So it's not hateful.
Said I gotta suck part is it's like I gotta cross the river and then you go along south side and it's like 35 up this hill. And it's like I'm sitting still at 35, you know.
Right. Yep.
Want to just
Dude,
give
the
it
other
a
day,
wow,
the other day,
you never know when the
I
cops
actually-
are gonna be there. I'll take that extra 12 seconds to get through that stretch.
yep. The other day, I've been driving that route, I mean, long before I ever started working out there. And it always took 20 damn minutes.
Right.
You know, 18 to 20 minutes. Well, the other day, I caught every single light green. I never stopped. I made 2 right turns, and that's it. I got there in 11 minutes.
Wow. And it
I'm
never
like,
happens again.
I want this to happen more often.
Right? Try and time it. Because when I cross the river down here, it's like I can see the light up on the bridge from this last exit, you know.
Yeah.
So if it's green now, it'll be red by the time I get there. But if it, you know, I got it timed out. Depends on how much traffic's on the bridge.
If you look up Executive in Troy Street in Huber Heights, Ohio, it's a gigantic strip mall. There's shopping complexes end to end over a mile. So there's like 9 freaking lights in between all of this. And then there's also I-70 in between all of this also.
That's why I like a small town.
It's very busy.
When I go to work, I hit every freaking goddamn red light it is.
What's up, Lars?
Did you go to Boys Town, Wendy, and along the river?
Yes. I go Arch Street and make a left.
Okay, Arch Street.
But you know, I get there a half hour early anyway, so it don't matter.
Yeah, it's no big deal.
I'm not going to be late for work. I like to sit in the parking lot and see who's going in. I'm still waiting for that lady to come back that I kicked out for stealing.
The ever watchful eye.
That's funny.
Hey, I'll throw your ass out.
Oh, she looks forward to it.
So
I've already thrown 2 people out for stealing.
up the road from me, just quarter mile, maybe half mile away,
Hey, Laurie.
we have a Family Dollar. And our Dollar General actually burnt down over the summer. But our Family Dollar up the road, there's so many thieves in there. And this kid comes in every single day and steals something.
Don't buy
And
nothing.
this
but
lady,
don't ever again.
right. And this lady is dead set in finding this chick. Well, I went in, our Dollar General I'd hit a lot just because it was basically right up the street. I didn't have to go all the way to Kroger's.
Kroger.
So now it's Family Dollar.
A long way.
Well, when Kroger's was right up the street from me, it was easy. In, out, gone, boom. Well, now you go to Kroger's and you're lucky to be gone less than 20 minutes. So hitting the Family Dollar, 5 minutes, you can be back there and back.
And,
Well, this lady caught that girl. The worker ended up getting arrested for grabbing a hold of this girl and, telling her, you're going to get in trouble for stealing. What do you want? You want to say hi?
don't look, Wendy.
What?
Yeah, I've got 2 of them to throw them out. I'm waiting for another one, and I'm going to get her.
Say hi. Say hi.
Get that baba out of your mouth.
We're working on that.
Yeah, give it to Aunt
She's
Wendy.
body branding and everything else right now. So
Oh,
we're
get that
almost there.
baba out of your mouth, Smithy. You don't need that baba.
Quit reaching for stuff. It ain't happening. Ain't happening.
If I was in the same room with you, Rob, I'd take that bottle out of her mouth and cut that nipple right off.
Oh, I know. We're working on that. What? Take that thing out of your mouth while you're talking. What'd you say? Guitar? My guitar's over there. It's right there. All right. Love you. Night night.
No, leave it alone, baby. Come on.
It's time for night night.
I know.
That's what keeps us young.
What?
Let's
Wants me to play my bass.
bring it out. Get a jam session going.
Dollar Tree is where I get my glasses. $1.25 a pair. Fuck yeah, dude. I'd do that.
Well, the ones I have on, ours are $1.50 now. This is what I
Yeah.
have
Yeah, I think she got them yesterday or the day before.
yesterday.
I want you to put on a pair of pearl earrings with those glasses.
Shut up, Don. I don't
You got a Fender Squire. I got a Ibanez. I know I had what was that? A Fender, not a Strat. It was a Fender something. I didn't like the feel of the neck, but then this Ibanez, I love it. The only other one that I like a lot, it's $3,000. It's a big old Gibson, but I'm okay. Man, it feels good. It sounds good, but I can't justify paying $3,000 for something that sits there most of the year.
I'm glad I'm not musically inclined.
Man, I love playing bass. I played guitar a long time ago, and it was okay, but bass just makes me feel good.
Well, my sister dated a guy, he played guitar, and it's like he can sit there and have a conversation and just, you
Yeah.
know, it just flows out of his fingertips.
That guitar is down in the down.
Jazz, damn.
It was
Yeah.
that was one of his guitars.
Rickenbacker has a real thin neck, and I don't like that. I got
Colleen.
big ass hands. Grabbing that little bitty neck, I just can't. I never play anymore, rarely. I mean, I do every once in a great while. When it's cold, I play more just because I have more time. Summertime, you'll never catch me. Well, you'll catch me down here on Tuesdays, but that's it.
8:30
Well,
Eastern. Yeah, you're still pretty much. You've been our Tuesdays for quite a while now.
yeah, a year and a half now.
Wow.
Yeah, working on this October or November, I think will be 2 years.
Well, that's when
You
Jason.
got 10 people in here right now.
We had 14 at one point, but last week I had 18 or 19. Week before was up a little bit, but it's all good. I'm not trying to set the world on fire with my lives. I just like to get on here and chat with everybody.
I'll keep updated through the week.
I can only play the G string. Yeah. I see where that's going.
I know what the G string is. It's called a phone.
Same thing. Demonstration, please.
Wire in an old Eco Acoustic. Yeah. I actually fixed this Ibanez. I put in you could only pay G spot. That's debatable from some, I bet. But
I hope he's sure of himself.
the tuning bar I put back in the neck of that was not an Ibanez. It came from what the hell was it? I can't remember now. It came from a different guitar because the tuning bar that goes in the neck of this one was bent and I couldn't get it to go back.
Don, I like that Linda picture behind you. And whenever I get my winnings from Busted Chris,
He's getting that out.
I'm gonna put Homer right
It's
next
been
to it.
so long. I rebuilt that bass 15 years ago, probably.
You're going to have to set up a jam session one of these times.
Fret bar. Oh, what the hell's that thing called?
Don, no squeakers.
Yeah, I hate to throw them out. It's supposed to be cold tonight.
Well, all I know is I never had rebuilt a guitar before, and I didn't know it had a big ass freaking bolt in it. And dude down at a secondhand guitar place downtown Dayton sold it to me for $10. Told me to take it home, put it in, and let it rest for a day. Tighten it to just a snug feel, let it sit for a day. And then he had me stack 2 business cards and then run all the way across the fret bar and then tighten that. Every time I tightened it, I'd have to let it sit for a day.
Yeah, it's like lifting the foundation on a house. You got to go slow over time.
Truss rod, yeah.
No, it needs time to.
Set itself in.
Yeah, well,
But,
when we moved in here, we got a pool table. I don't know if it was a good or bad thing, but it was a good thing for about I don't know how many years.
It was a valley table.
It was a regular barroom pool table. It had the money slot and everything. So
Yeah.
when we moved in, I put building jacks under the joist down in the basement. That way it could support this pool table. You can jump in
Yeah.
that pool room floor and it don't move.
Right.
But we had to do it. We had to level it out over. It took like a week or so. Give them a crank. You you don't want to hear the boards creak, but if you do, you
Right.
went far enough.
We don't have the pool table anymore, but the jack stands are still down there.
Oh, fuck yeah, I'd leave them.
Why would we take it? Said I go down in that basement about 3 times a year. As long as the furnace is running, we're good, and hot water heater.
Yeah, as long as the heater's not leaking.
Wow.
That's why I finished my basement so that I could have a separate living space.
There's not enough room downstairs. I only got a half basement.
I mean, it's a good size, Don, but it's
Wow.
down now.
Be all right if you're going to sit at a table the whole time. Knock down the cobwebs.
Yeah. These ceilings down here are probably 7 foot. I'm 6'4", and my head it's that far from hitting the ceiling.
You can do this and hit the ceiling.
Yeah. So I walk back here.
So a ceiling fan would give you trouble.
You can see.
You got a little more back there.
No, it's probably 6 or so inches from hitting.
You don't need any more than that.
No, and it's great. It's a lot of the people put drop ceilings in just because it's easier, and you lose so much room from doing that. I just ran drywall up. Said to hell with it.
That's what I would have to. Not that I'd ever do the basement. But it's actually my old fuel tank is sitting in the corner.
No, I would have done first.
You've wanted that bathroom done for 20 years.
I have longer than average fingers. Oh, yeah. I've been in the basement all day.
This is not my cat.
Where'd it come from?
It's a neighborhood cat.
I
Opened the door one day and he ran in. It's like, hi, how you doing?
It was catched and released. It has its ears snipped.
Oh, its ear is snipped. It means that it's been spayed or neutered. I don't even know if it's a boy or girl.
I think it's a boy.
I don't know. He comes in, eats, and takes a nap, and then we throw him out on the porch. In the Flintstone, when the dog comes in and the cat goes out? Same thing.
So my daughter sends me a picture today.
He's a pretty cat, though.
This will kind of fit the mood of the chat right now, but you can see what my cat's doing to the baby dolls, or the grandbaby's teddy bear. I don't know what got into the cat, but that poor teddy bear. That happened today.
Well, at least the teddy bear didn't feel anything.
Oh, God. The girl sent me a picture of that, and I'm like,
Yeah, got off what he needed.
Oh, the question to ask is he done?
I told Abby, I'm like, put it in the fucking wash, please.
Right.
Just cause.
Baby teddy bears soon. No, there was no teddy bears, harmed in this thing today. So, yeah, that was the very, very weird, oddest text I've had in a really long time. What up, JB?
Come on in, JB.
Yeah, JB, come on in. I want to talk to you.
I want to see how big that beard's getting because I know he didn't shave it. or cut it back.
JB, it sounds like you need to get in here.
It's no shave November, and middle of January. I don't qualify for that, so
We know you're on your phone. It's cool. I don't care. Just walked in the door. Damn it.
Oh, he's punching that clock. So it's 8:40 for him. He got done at 8.
All right, give us 5 minutes. That's all we need. Just 5 minutes. How's that?
I want to see a smile. That's all.
Want to see that purty smile, JB?
That's right.
I just want to know if he figured out the Ohio thing.
I about forgot about that.
I don't know.
Anybody else waiting for spring?
Yeah. What else put a heater in the breezeway to keep all the pop juices from exploding from freezing? No, I don't drink any of that. So now, Jeremy, that's the coach Jay that's on here. I'm not sure if he's still here or not, but he put I went by an Ace Hardware store today. Funny thing, I didn't see you. Anyway, he ordered some DoorDash or something, and he ordered a 12-pack of some kind of pop soda. And the food showed up, and he got it, but he forgot about the 12-pack out on the porch.
Uh-oh.
Mind you, we're like single digits right now.
That's what I was saying. It's cold in Mississippi right now, right?
Right. So Jeremy goes outside this morning and sees a couple, pop cans that are busted. And he nudges it out of the way, and a couple more pop while he's out there.
I believe that. I remember one time I had a water bottle in the fridge in the wintertime. The fridge is always plugged. It's been plugged in since we moved in. It's it's always. I don't know how much energy this refrigerator uses. It runs year long.
Right.
There was a water bottle on the door, and it's like I opened the door, and it was cold like now. And this water bottle was still liquid.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, there ain't no way. And as soon as I touched the whole bottle, it just flash froze. Solid.
That's cool. I like watching that happen.
Yeah, I've only ever seen it done once, but at least I've seen it once,
I've got a little 12-inch fridge down here that's just right over here on my shelf that when I come downstairs, yeah, it's like a step away and I can grab whatever I want out of it. Jeremy says, I felt so defeated. Oh, damn, here he is. What up, JB?
Oh, he fell down.
What the heck y'all people want now?
We was talking about you.
Oh. Well, as long as you're talking about me, you live in the rest of the world alone, so.
Hey, brother.
What up, Miss Wendy?
Nothing much. I just want to know if you found anything out about your package you got.
No, which package?
Your no-name national ones. Your Christmas card.
No, I never did find out who sent that.
I thought you were going to investigate that.
Yeah, that's before I got a job.
I dig that. So what's your normal hours, JB?
Yeah. Mondays I work from 7:30 till 4. Tuesdays 9:45 to 4. Wednesdays I'm off. Thursdays 7:30 till. Now Tuesdays I work lunch till 8. Then Wednesdays I'm off. Thursdays 7:30 to 4, and then Friday I'm off. Saturday I work 12 to 8 mean, Sunday days. I can't remember.
And
They all run in together, man.
if you could
You need to
rattle
be
off
off
that
at
much of the week,
8:30
you're
on
in
Tuesdays.
honest.
Huh?
You need to be off by 8:30 on Tuesdays. Remember?
Yeah.
Not at 9:40.
We get off at 8, but then we had to go fill the car up with gas because I got to go to deliver tools tomorrow.
All right, fine. I'll give you that.
Yeah, I'm hauling double duty. I'm fixing to finish up a saw blade too. I just got to put one tip in it.
No
It's
rest for
called
the wicked, man. That's just how it goes.
It's called
Wow.
digging out of a debt hole.
Well, setting up is half the job.
Huh?
Setting it up is half the job.
Yeah. Oh,
Maybe you should have investigated more.
oh.
What they send you, JB?
I found out who set Don's.
Oh, really? Oh, somebody paid my way in No Name Nationals this year in the event.
Oh,
Yeah, he's committed.
Yeah, nobody wants to admit they done it.
you'll find out when you get there.
Yeah.
You'll probably find out before he gets there.
I put Lars on it. He's good at investigating, isn't he?
There you go.
You think he's going to figure it out?
He'll figure it out before JB.
It depends on how bad he wants to find out. Trust me.
Right, it's the motivation level.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to find a tip to put in this saw.
That's all right.
Got Lars hot on the trail. Look at that.
Yeah, go see
He's in there.
Where's Lars.
So, JB, you know anybody selling a drill grinder and hone?
No, I sold one here not too long ago, $1,500.
You've
That
never
guy didn't
said
waste.
nothing.
That guy never wasted no time, buddy. He's a friend of mine. I put it on
Yeah.
Marketplace. He called me up 15 minutes later. You still got that? I said, yeah. He said, I'll be right there. This is a nice
See,
one.
my only problem with the big drill bit sharpeners and hones is it's made for sharpening big drill bits.
Yeah, oh, this one was just like a bench grinder, but it had CBN and diamond wheels on it. And, you know, you just stick a bit in there and twist it a little bit and flip point it and all that kind of stuff. It do stamp drills, number drills, letter drills,
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff, you know.
Well, I want one.
Well, get you a drill doctor.
I have one.
Yeah, that's right. You
I know the drill doctor gets me in a pinch, but when I want one, you know, nice and pretty and sharp, I want a honing wheel. But
I don't know. The one I had, like, it had 120 grit CBN wheels on it, but you just left it in there until it quit sparking, buddy. That sucker was just like a mirror.
yeah, y'all know anybody with a 69 Charger for sale?
Oh yeah, I got 3 of them.
Yeah.
Not this guy.
100. Dang it.
I don't even.
I know a guy that's got a 69 Roadrunner for sale. It's all original,
What color?
but white.
I could probably do white. A friend of mine had a 69 Roadrunner growing up. It was red. It was like
He wants 30 grand for it.
had a
Not my
380
price range.
had a 383 4-speed in it, and he got stupid and ran from the cops and bounced it off a bridge.
Oh.
And old
Dakota. I
That-
actually
that
made a
is-
short on that Roadrunner, and as far as I know, he still has it.
Well, it looks like I'm going to do some heavy grinding tonight.
Uh-oh. On a saw blade?
Yeah, I got to put a tip in. I don't have one small.
You just got to solder that in, don't you?
Yeah, well, basically, it's just silver solder.
Yeah.
But I'll get it set up here and then I'll.
From the looks of it, you're getting it halfway cleaned up while you're at it.
That's how you're supposed to do it, is clean up as you go.
Yeah.
That's right.
You put it away until you find what you need.
And then Don will ask me, "Where's this at? Where's that at?" I don't know.
Well, if it's in the house, it's your department. If it's out there, it's a 50-50.
As my smart ass brother would say, it's the last place you look.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
right where you. It's right where you left it.
He came home from work today looking for Scotch Brite pad that he brought home from work.
I couldn't find it. It was right there in your kitchen.
Dakota, it is really damn nice.
It was at knee level.
Oh. Yeah, I'm having fun with these people over at Ace Hardware, man. They called me, texted me this morning at 8 o'clock. Where did the step ladders go that you're supposed to put in the back? I said, they're in the rack, like y'all told me to put them out there. He goes, well, we was getting worried we couldn't find them. I said, nobody went in there to look in the rack.
Jesus.
You know, spent 2 hours straightening up this darn little shelf over there. One of them
Well,
racks.
you should have
He
sent
comes
it.
right there, he goes, I don't know why you did that. We're moving all that stuff in about a month. I'm like, you butthole, man.
Right?
Don't you love that?
Yeah.
Well, should have sent him an email.
Yeah.
Nobody tells you nothing.
I gotta go stick this in some water.
Jimi Hendrix played in my local Ace. Wow. That'd have been cool if he was alive.
Yo, Skip's Dark Hollow sent me some mufflers from my little trucks, and now all I gotta do is get them on there and tag it.
Yeah. So, JB, is it possible to what is that to what the hell is it called when you actually heat the steel and you can add metal to it with it? No, not tempering. No, it's spray welding.
Oh, I've seen it done, but I ain't never seen it done in person.
Right. So is that something that can be done to your turbo parts?
To what now?
So we're trying to close the clearance up in your blower so that you can build boost.
Yeah,
Because it's wore out.
I'm just gonna spin it a hell of a lot faster.
Okay, well you do that too. But I was just trying to think if someone
sometime between now and the No Name Nationals, I get time, I'm gonna pop that thing off her and flip her upside down where I can get in there real good. Do some measuring.
So another option that I found out that you can actually have it Cerakoted to close up that clearance also.
Yeah. Like I said, I ain't even thought about that down that line. I've just been trying to get it where I can drive it back and forth to work.
I can dig that.
I'm getting tired of having to depend on people for rides.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, you got so the Blazer still has the milky mess in the radiator, right?
Oh yeah, but it's only got on the number 6 cylinder. It's only got like 20 pounds of compression. Number 4's got like 30. You know, that kind of crap. And they got them helicoils in it, and I'm like, I'm not going to spend a bunch of money back. You know, it's just the crankshaft screwed up where they turned it wrong, and you know, it's spewing out oil out the rear main.
Yeah.
No matter what I do, I'm going to be screwed. So just start over.
I agree. I'm down with you. Yeah.
So I got another one out there. It's a 96 or 97 that actually came out of the Blazer. And it's fine. It just, the crank's good and all that. I couldn't get it over 30 mile an hour. And I was like, well, I'll park it and build an engine to stick in there. And that's what I did.
Okay.
And then I swapped that into the Blazer. Into the red truck.
Okay.
Oh. It's just a big vicious circle.
I know. I live it every day.
Yep.
People break them and bring them to me to fix them.
Aye.
He might have building has been repurposed. Oh,
That's right. It's beer 30 or beer 40, 50, whatever it is.
Yep. It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Yeah.
any weed growing around outside, I'm sure he dropped a seed or two.
Maybe under the porch, but not in the yard. It's too cold out there.
Oh, good Lord. Yeah.
Old McDonald has a car completely surrounded by concrete and asphalt.
Oh.
How's the weather there, JB?
Cold.
It's supposed to be 1 degree tonight, and it was like 1 degree all day today. It felt like to me every time I walked outside
When's the last time it's been that cold there?
last year.
Oh, okay.
It gets cold like that for about 3 or 4 days every year.
Gotcha.
It's that
Yeah, we're in the
global warming.
negatives right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're kind of the hot spot where we're at. When I went to work this morning, it was 3 degrees. Wow.
-2. And it's
you know
like
what?
negative. Huh?
You know what sucks is I've got whoever built this house, they run my pipes up an exterior wall.
Stupid.
But I've had slush come out a couple times. That was years ago.
Oh, God, I bet.
I went from fuel oil to natural gas probably 4 or 5 years ago. And I had them run a duct because it's where those pipes go up the outside wall. I had them run one of them, the flexible insulated tubing thingies, you can staple it. They ran
Old
a duct.
McDonald, you can keep that. Old McDonald says -8 with a -21 wind chill.
Well, it's antifreeze don't care about that wind chill.
Not yet. I reran my pipes up an interior wall when I redid my place. Yeah, good idea.
Yeah, I was worried about that. I was worried about that little red truck sitting out there freezing and busting. Me and Laura checked it yesterday, and it's down to -7. So I think I'm good.
Yeah, that's when you question your antifreeze, or it's like the 440. I just drained that. But I got antifreeze.
Well, the Camaro, it's good to -30.
Wow, that's what the bottle says.
Oh no. Oh no. Where's my hydrometer at? Here, if I left it in here, it took
Tell you
out
what,
some-
if anybody's going to do a cold start video, now's the time to do it.
Well, I can tell you right now, that little red truck won't fire up in this weather. It don't have a choke on it or nothing. Laura's tried to fire it up one night.
Mine don't have a choke. I ought to do that. I know it had a good battery. Maybe tomorrow when I come home, I'll put the battery tender on.
So,
Just
as
it's
much
got-
as you hate to say you hate that fuel injection, my car will start up in this weather.
Oh yeah.
And I don't even have to touch the gas.
Well, if I had to choke on that little red truck, I swear it would start up. It's just, I got the choke cable and everything for it. I just never put it on.
So my old 283 that I had in the Camaro years ago when I drove it every day, it didn't have a choke on it, but it started every single damn day.
I'll be back in a quick minute.
Okay. But man, that fuel injection, when it's this cold out, I have to cycle the key a few times to get it to prime, but it'll fire up and sound like a damn top fueler.
Yeah, my little wife's little Mazda, she's got that thing. It takes it, it's kind of slow on the first or second crank, and then she fires.
Yeah, that's why they run that thinner oil now to try and take it easy on the engines.
They're 0-20.
You're still on now.
Yep. JB,
Yeah.
they got 0-14 now.
Jeez.
Yeah. All the new Toyotas take 0-16, and a lot of the new Nissans and Hondas take 0-14.
And that means they got what, them low pressure rings.
So not only are the low pressure rings, but the bearing clearances are 0 to 2000s.
Dang. Well, that thing ought to run like a Scottish
0.
Oh,
I put a battery tender on my van. The battery was not happy at 28. No shit. 28? Hell, mine don't even know it's 28 when it does that. Could be worse. Could be in Louisiana or Florida suffering from 10-inch pluses of snow. Nope. Mm-mm. We had enough of snow. We're done.
No.
Over it.
yeah, they can keep that snow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Last year we had a bad ice storm was what got us.
I had to add some juice to my.
We really haven't had any snow this year. It's always been that nuisance snow, 2, 3, 4 inches at most. You
So,
come home.
Dan,
I saw
I
earlier.
had battery tenders on the Camaro and my bass boat that keeps the batteries warm.
You ain't got time to use that bass boat.
Well, not right now, I don't. But those 3 of those batteries are expensive as shit, so they stay charging.
Hey, leave them alone. August is coming.
I seen earlier Florida's getting some snow.
Yep, up in the Panhandle and stuff, they're getting a lot of snow.
I didn't even know Florida got snow.
They normally
They
don't.
do every few years. I think they said
Yeah,
they hadn't seen snow in probably 10.
It's all part of that global warming thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, whatever.
All right, y'all continue on. Let me see if I can get this. See if I can get this done real quick. Here, I'll get you down here. Y'all can see.
Heck yeah, I want to watch. Let me put him on solo for
Oh,
a second. Watch
Go
him.
live and we'll come over there so you get the
Well, I
watch.
don't know if I can get the darn torch to start. It wouldn't start the other day.
I want to see you light it off your cigarette.
No,
Smack the tip of it with the gas on it. It'll clear it out. Whoa. The windy just dropped out.
This is not how you do this, folks. Don't try this at home.
Don't try this at home.
Now,
Turn
let's
that
see.
heat up and smack that tip. It'll clean it out.
Yeah. I'm having problems. This darn thing needs to be rebuilt.
Turn your regulator down.
Already done that.
Oh. Knobs are too touchy.
Yeah. The whole rings are wore out.
I see, said the blind man as he picked up his hammer and saw.
See what it's doing?
Yeah, it turns up all by itself.
Yeah, well, the oxygen just starts going away. But I get it.
Fire,
Yeah.
fire.
I can see JB flinging a hammer on an anvil, stamping steel.
Yeah.
Looks like you've knocked a few teeth off on that bench.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
I hope he
This thing ain't been
won't.
changed in 10, 12 years. Clean that. I figured I'd wait till it gets a good pile and then I'll just haul it off and see if somebody will freaking pay me something for them. Because they do recycle that crap.
What,
Winter-
teeth are carbides, aren't they?
Huh?
Teeth are carbides, aren't they?
Yeah. And there's people
Do
that
they
buy
pay
them. There's people that buy them and recycle them. I got a 5-gallon bucket full of nothing but.
I was
Oh,
gonna
man.
say, I hope you got a bucket full.
Yeah, I do.
JB is playing dentist. He is putting braces on those teeth. I gave up on battery tenders. I had one on a bike years ago, 3-year battery, and it lasted. Well, you got to get a good. What's up, UP? You got to get a good tender. You can't just go get one from Hobo Freight.
Yeah.
You pay the money for a good one, and it floats and keeps it charged and discharges and recharges. It's a good one. But you just got to pay the money for a good one.
I go old school. I just buy a charger. And if I want, I put it on the day before and let it trickle charge.
Well, the chargers I use, they actually have a processor in them where they actually shut off. And then once the battery starts draining again, it'll turn back on. But it doesn't just keep a constant charge and burn the battery up.
That's why I usually it's girly. When I put the charger on her, I can see if it goes to a green light from the kitchen window.
Yeah.
Well, there's that. I'm done with that move.
I'll just go out and unhook it. Put my.
You don't have any more teeth to put on?
No, just that one now. Next project, sharpening that little thing.
Nice. That's steel blade, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just a counter bore for 1.25 inch hole. I'll still do a little piddle stuff, but I do miss that big stuff badly.
That's what she said.
Now you sound like me.
Well, if she's missing that big stuff, it means she's been too many places.
There you go, Don.
There might be a winner. I buy a new battery for my 12 RAM. I guess 13 years is pretty good. Hell yeah, it is. I just cut the plug off the cord and wrap it around the terminals.
I had a Ranger quite a few years ago. I got like 11 years out of that battery. I must have just.
I typically get 6 to 8 years out of my batteries just because I drive it every damn day. But the Camaro, obviously, it's every 3 years I got to replace it just because it doesn't get driven very much.
Yeah, I know her van was acting up last year in the cold. It was like the second time it did. I had to jump it. It's like battery shop. It's like I wasn't fucking around no more. I got a battery.
But the boat on the other, man, my boat, I can charge those damn batteries and I can run all day long, 8-10 hours on those batteries.
My darn tripod is giving me fits. There. Now. Who wants to talk?
We can see you. Well, now that you got that straightened out, it's time for me to go.
Oh, if he's going to start, I'm bringing the club.
That's all right. I've got a little burner to do. Yeah, this is the only one I had left over from last night I had to finish.
Rob, I can only stay till about 9:45.
What are you going to do with that pig sticker there, boy?
Just piss you off.
I work with a bunch of darn college kids, and they crack me up. I just stand there in the store and laugh and listen to them. Y'all people ain't never worked a day in your life.
Yeah, they may have, but they just don't know what good work is.
Well, they thinking
Oh, I was mopping the floor listening tonight, and this little manager girl, she's like 19. And the manager, I said, what are you doing? Watching me so you learn how to mop. She said, I know how to mop. I said, oh, you do that at home? She goes, no, we got people for that. I'm like, oh, shit.
Wow.
That's what I said.
Find out what that tool was you brought from No Name Nationals. No, Colleen. Nothing definitive.
Yeah, I had plans to send out some Christmas stuff. I got the stuff here, but then I ran out of shipping money, so I'm just going to bring them to the No Name Nationals and give them away. Here you go. It's a Christmas in September.
There you go.
I just got to make sure don't give Wendy anything. She'll get spoiled.
Right? Oh, unfinished project. Oh man, you're gonna make me run to the garage and it's 3 degrees.
You'll live.
If UP wants to see what we're talking about, I think I know
Okay,
where it's
Wendy.
at.
Good talking to you.
It's got a handle on it about this long. At the base of it, it has a piece of steel, like could be a half-inch thick. It's just molded around the end, and then in the center of this, it's got a metal spike that sticks out about this far.
Dang dog, what are you just
We brought it to no. We brought it to no name. We brought it as one of those. What is it?
Yeah.
Deals.
It ain't got a big hook on the end of it, does it?
Nope, it's just a straight spike. It's probably almost as big as your pinky.
17 and dropping.
It sticks out the end of the handle. It's all handle, but it's got that metal wrapped right at the base, and then the spike comes right out. Because
We're
that's
supposed to have a high of 17 tomorrow. I can't wait.
Yeah, that's if the sun's shining, it's a plus.
We'll be at 19.
Dang it, Wendy done told me don't bring her name up. Okay, Wendy. we would just
Playing
say
tennis with the
we would just say Wendell, okay?
It was the.
I like Miss Wendy. That makes me feel like I'm back in the South, Miss Wendy.
Ah,
We're only calling for 0 here.
yeah, we're going to be 9 degrees warmer today for our high for tomorrow.
It was
So
supposed
they're
to be.
talking about.
Our high is supposed to be 16.
It was supposed to be 24 today, but if it got to 24 at 10 mile an hour wind, sure knocked it out there.
Right.
It does fast.
You'd be surprised at how 24 feels warm when you're used to being in the teens.
Yeah.
While people say it's cold, it's like not if you dress for it.
Well, I threw some boxes out in the dumpster today, and I ran out the office door to the dumpster.
Was he on your tippy toes? Yes. I concur.
There's a little guy tonight, man. He said, "You want to take the trash out?" I said, "Yeah, let me go get my jacket." He goes, "I'll just run it around there real quick."
Go
He come
ahead.
back in, he was froze solid. I said, "Yeah, you changed your mind about halfway around the corner of that building, didn't you?"
Yeah.
Tell him he needs to be a good hat will fix that.
Crap, when that
Next
truck
week
come
we'll
in-
be back in the 60s. By the end of the week, we're supposed to be in the mid to high 30s.
Yeah, we're supposed to be in the 50s.
Yeah, that's boating weather right there.
I'm hoping I hope it happens Friday and it don't rain. I was trying to get these mufflers stuck on that little truck.
Yeah. Can you not pull the truck in your shop?
No, this shop is front to back, just solid equipment.
Oh, okay.
That's why you always see me working on them outside.
Gotcha.
I was trying to sell one of my big grinders, and the guy called me 2 or 3 times, but he never did come through. Because I got 2 of them. And I was like, well, whatever. 2's too many. The one I was going to sell him actually come out of Holly Carburetor plant.
I just looked up Buffalo Brian's because I got his weather app.
Yeah.
Yikes.
7 below. And lake effect.
Mm.
Nah. They can
Lake
keep it.
effect. It says lake effect warning. These conditions are expected to last until 4 p.m. Wednesday. He can have it, man. People complain about their weather. Go through that shit. I know out west they're getting cold too, but
Yeah.
Are you and your brother going to be there this year?
Buffalo Brian?
No,
Man.
Rob.
Oh,
and-
Ronnie. Yeah,
No.
Ronnie will be there. Ronnie, it's a homecoming for Ronnie
So-
and Wendy. And me.
We were supposed to rent this trailer so that the S10 and my car could fit on it, and we would just take Jason's diesel
Yeah.
and we both ride together.
That's a
Jason
good
got
idea.
so busy, it never happened. He never finished the S10. So I'm going to tentatively try and set up something to where I can drive that far, just not alone.
Right.
It's just,
You need a co-pilot.
yes.
You see what Mohawk wrote down there? Freaking dummy.
No. JB needs a garage to garage the stuff in the garage so he can garage the trash truck.
We'll just cut it off at JB needs a garage. I need a garage. Saying I look out the kitchen window and see the car tarped out here. It's like, yeah.
Oh, McDonald. If it stays cold enough long enough, I could drive across the lake to Bad Tree.
I believe that. I know.
It probably takes an hour to drive around the lake rather than across.
Yeah, I sold my boat this year.
Nah,
I sold it to a buddy of mine. He's done put batteries in it, and he's got a new trolling motor to go on it and all that stuff. And I told him just as soon as he got all that done, I'd be over to borrow it.
Yeah, I've got a 19-foot Ranger that it's got a 70-pound thrust trolling motor, 150 horse V6 Johnson.
Yeah,
I only paid $1,200 for it.
Dang, you got
a
a steal there. Yeah, I just had a little 15.5-foot, basically John boat. It was a crappie boat fixed up like a bass boat. A little 30 horse,
Right.
7 roots on the back of it. And it had a 20-pound thrust trolling motor on it, and I done wore that thing out. I told the guy, I said, that motor's almost brand new. That trolling motor's shot. I'm telling you right now. So Lars found one at a damn yard sale or something the other day. A 30 horse a 80-pound thrust Minn Kota. I said, you put that thing on the front of that little boat, you ain't gonna need no outboard.
right.
Now, mine is a 24-volt, 70-pound thrust.
That's
The
what this is.
80-pound thrust, I think, is a 36, isn't it?
No, this one's a 24. Maybe it's just 70, but it's a 24 volt. And he goes, I got to buy another battery. I said, well, just hook it up to, the starting battery and all that stuff too. I said, and that way when you run in the boat, it'll charge both batteries, yada, 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 I said, it'll still work fine. Just don't be using that trolling motor constantly.
My problem with my rectifier does charge, but man, I blast across the water 70 mile an hour. I get to where I need to go in 5 minutes.
Yeah,
It don't charge the batteries long enough.
Is that all the water you got?
That little boat, mine, it'll run about 30 mile an hour with one person in there across the water. And I'm like, that's fine,
That's what I had a old
I don't need a
69
boat.
Plastron that had a 65 horse outboard Mercury.
Mm-hmm.
All it got on a good day was 30, but it was a big ass V bottom boat.
Exactly. I had one of them. Somebody cut all the console and everything out of it and just made an open boat out of it.
Yep.
I just went in there and covered it all with blue carpet, and throw the trolling motor on the back, and I said,
Heck
"We're
yeah.
going fishing."
Yeah, I sold it to someone that actually restored it back to original, to 1969 vintage. I kept the original gauges in it and stuff like that, but I put a radio in it, but that was it.
Oh, gotta have the
I
radio.
even got the original horn on the front bow.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Oh.
but yeah, that Ranger.
Oh, it's a different critter, ain't it?
Oh yeah,
All right.
I think it's
Just
a
like
whole lot
that.
of fun.
Just like that, I gotta go, fellas. It's already an hour.
I do
past.
too. We get JB in here, and we're not going to shut up.
Well, that's my fault. I egged him on to get up.
You go
You
go
blame
take,
that on me.
Don, go take your crusty butt and get it in the shower, dude.
Oh, I did that earlier. I get it out. When it comes to the end of the night, my bed's already made too. It's all I got to do. I already got the corner folded back. All I need is a remote. and fluff my pillows on the way in.
Yeah, I just got about 30 minutes of work out here to do, and I'm hitting the shower myself because I got to get up and take the wife to work so I can use her car.
Yep, I done did that too. I'm gonna jump off here and go smack my kid around for a minute and go to bed.
There you go. That always makes the night worth having. What'd you say?
Makes you feel like you accomplished something in the day.
Yeah, exactly. I learned somebody something today.
Yeah, I'm gonna go fill up her humidifier and put it back in there for her. She's starting to get a stuffy
Humid-
head.
Humidifier is a big thing right now. Keep that moisture
Yeah.
in there.
Well, crap. I'll tell you a good one. My wife went and bought a freaking kerosene heater, and the wick don't come up quite high enough. It's out of adjustment or something. Now she won't even let me turn the darn thing on. I said, well, why in the heck did you buy the dang heater if we can't use the thing? Oh,
No,
shit.
you get the right kerosene heater, they're worth their money.
Oh, yeah. I know what's wrong with it. That's what I told her. I said, it ain't going to hurt nothing. It's just going to stink a little bit.
Oh, it'll burn off. It'll burn off. It'll throw a lot of heat afterwards.
So I'll get it out here when we don't need it and fix it.
Later, Lars. Bye, Colleen. Thanks everybody for hanging out.
Yeah, bye, Colleen, Lars. I've been watching people on the chat. I just ain't commenting back a bunch.
Yeah, I'm sitting
I
here
am
reading
20 minutes past.
I'm bad on that too.
I didn't want to talk to them anyway.
Yeah,
They don't talk
Thank
to
you,
me.
Paul. Paul McDonald. Unfinished, of course.
Everybody in here better have hit that darn thumbs up button. If not, I'll find out where you live. Me and Rob will
What
come
he
visit
said.
you.
Later, bro.
Oh crap! I got to do that. Hang on.
Oh, see,
There you go.
I never took you for a Democrat.
But I just had
All right,
to open the
guys.
door when I turned this on.
All right,
JB,
we'll see.
have a good week. Don, you too.
You
Hey,
too,
Jake.
man.
Is Jason doing a live on Thursday?
Jason?
He's supposed to. I've got it.
Well, I mean, it sucks. I look for him on Thursday and you don't show up. I feel cheated.
Yeah, he's a slacker.
Like Eric.
He's a slacker, just like that little red S10. It's a slacker.
Yeah, but he looks pretty.
He says, yep.
All right, later, Dan, Jason. Oh, there he is. UP. All right, next time I get on next week, I'll bring that. What is it thing for?
You're gonna bring next week. You're gonna bring your tool.
I'm gonna bring it, GB.
I ain't scared of you.
I'm bringing a club.
Slacker bars.
All right.
All right.
Night, everybody.
See you guys later.
Everybody have a great night. Stay safe and warm, guys.
And don't
Always.
forget,
Try to.
check your lug nuts.
That's right. Watch out for them loose lug nuts. Lars ain't here
Lug
right now.
wires. See you guys.
Bye.